A UK lifer, that's exactly what I'm going for the first bird attempt in this video. I'm going for velvet scoter. It's been there for 3 days, including this morning, so I'm really hopeful. So let's see what I can find. Well, here I am on one of the nearest car parks to the pin on bird guides. So hopefully it's the right place, although where this bird has sort of varied a little bit in the last couple of days. So yeah, we'll just see. It's hanging out with some common scoters, so if I can find the common scoters, I search through those and hopefully this velvet scoter will be there. But I don't know whether it's going to be that easy or not. We'll just have to see. Well, I've just done an initial scan and I can't see any ducks on the water right now. So clearly this isn't going to be as easy as I'd hoped. Well, no scoter, but I've got a couple of whimbrel out here, which is cool. It's only the second time I've seen whimbrel this year. Seems to be a bird that you just don't see as often as you used to, at least in my experience anyway. But it's really cool to see these guys. I'm enjoying that. Bit of consolation for my missing scoter. The other factor is that's only just occurred to me now is the tide is quite far out. I don't know whether that's going to be problematic for a sea duck like scoter. Maybe I should have aimed for high tide? I really don't know. But I'm here now, so I might as well check it out. No, I really don't think I can find this bird. So there is another car park further up the Solent where the bird has also been reported in the last few days. So I'll check there before I go. But at the moment, it's not looking good. Right, let's have a little try from this spot here then. Here's the view that I'm looking at. I'm a little bit higher up as well, so I'm hoping that might give me some extra advantage, but we'll see how it goes. Well, I finally got 2 ducks in the water, one with a white flash in its wings. They're not velvet scoter, they're not scoter at all, they're 2 gadwall. So I didn't see anything from where I just was on top of the hill, but there is a couple of bird watchers further down the road. So I thought, well, if I can't find it, maybe they can. Some lovely little turnstones all over this little harbour here, which is nice. Gotta love turnstones, eh? Cute little things. Well, I've just chatted to the birder that I saw from a distance. He's got 2 scoter that he's shown me in the scope. They're miles away, and he thinks one of them might have a bit more of a whiter wing and be the velvet scoter, but we're too distant to confirm. So I'm heading up in that direction to see if I can get a closer look. Well, I thought they were both common scoter, but I've actually worked out that one of them's velvet scoter as well. It just flapped its wing, you see a clear white patch on the back, and now it's come closer, I can see a little white patch on the back as well. So that confirms to me that it's velvet scoter hanging around with a common scoter, which is awesome. It also looks slightly bigger, wider necked as well. All of these details I couldn't see from distance, but I can see them now. And that is a UK lifer for me, so I'm absolutely over the moon. It was the bird I came for this morning. It's another bird on the list, which I think puts me up to 209 species. It's very exciting, it really is. That's just incredible, really, really cool. I can't get over it. There's been quite a few UK lifers for me this year. A lot of pies, lifer pies. If you've seen any of my other videos, talks about celebrating a lifer with a pie. I'm hoping to get quite fat out of that this year with all the pies I'm eating. There you go, Harry ate all the pies. That's what they used to say at school. Well, what an adventure this has been, but keep watching for even more birds coming up in this video. Right, 2 rarities today, that's what I'm going for. One of them never seen in the UK before, so that would be really exciting. So I've got up reasonably early. It's actually not that early, I think now. Been wasting too much time having a coffee to look for these birds. So 2 main targets, but because obviously we're now in the start of spring, there's still loads of birds coming through. that I could get, like a swift or a cuckoo or a hobby on top of these two as well. So one of them is particularly elusive, so a bit nervous about that one. And the other rare bird that I'm going for today is one that I've chased 5 times in this country and never seen. So I don't know what that means for my odds today, but I guess let's go and find out. So I'm here in Swineham now, and the first bird I'm looking for today is a bird that I've never seen in the UK before and missed multiple times. So I'm really hoping that this isn't another nemesis bird, but it's Hoopoe. So let's go and see if we can find it. There's a few bird watchers up ahead looking quite animated, so this is quite a good sign. So I'm walking quickly to try and join them, see what they're looking at. So there's a few bird watchers on site, and one of them's been here half an hour and not seen it. But I and another birder just rocked up and seen it instantly. You could tell by the way the bird watchers ahead were kind of moving around that they were on something. And supposedly they reckon it's been roosting in this shed just out here. But Hoopoe is on the list, the first ever Hoopoe I've seen in the UK, so absolutely amazing. Another life of pie for me, I think. Well, that was an incredible bird. Absolutely loved it. And last year I actually went looking for 2 Hoopoes in 2 days and missed them both. So to get that on the list is fantastic. And even a beautiful missel thrush near it as well, just rounded it off. So cool that it could have just been in that shed overnight, and then I arrive and the bird comes out. That doesn't happen that often, but yeah, I'm really pleased with it nonetheless. But now I'm going for an even tougher bird. One of the guys at the Hoopoe spot said that this bird has been particularly elusive. He's actually been looking for it 4 times and got it off on the 4th attempt, including multiple hours of searching. Now I haven't got that long today, and he says also I've probably left it a little bit late in the day and I should have gone for this bird first. But despite all those odds and those negatives, I'm going to try and think positively. So I'm now here at Swineham Gravel Pits, and this is the megastar bird that I'm really looking for this week. Probably would be bird of the week. I mean, I don't know what's coming up next, but yeah, bird of the week so far, I'll say. But yeah, all I'm hearing is it's elusive, it's hard to see. As I say, that guy I spoke to earlier said he'd looked for it 4 times and got it on the 4th attempt after multiple hours. So it's not looking great, but I have just spoke to a couple of birders on the way here and they have seen it, so fingers crossed it is actually out and I can find it. So lots of birders ahead, all looking at the water though, which isn't where I imagine this bird is. And the bird I'm looking for is blue throat, which would be amazing. Supposedly it's been singing, it's got the bright blue throat as well as a male. So yeah, it would be incredible to see this thing. So I'm pleased to say that there is actually quite a polite queue of people queuing up for this blue throat. And it's actually just singing up to the left of this bush, but I haven't seen it yet. And there it is. The blue throat is on the path, it's on the list. It's a stunning male, and I really couldn't have asked for better views than this. That's absolutely amazing. Over the moon with that. Fantastic. So I've just seen something that I've never seen in the UK before, which is fantastic. It's an adder. Venomous snake in the UK. First time I've ever seen one. It's fantastic. Just above this adder too is a nice blackcap singing. It's awesome. Great views. Well, those aren't only 2 amazing birds and the best bird of this video, but I reckon both of those birds, the Hoopoe and the blue throat, are possibly some of the best birds I've seen all year. Absolutely incredible. Brilliant views, easy to find, no issues, bright sunny day. I can't ask for any more than that. And the Hoopoe being a UK lifer for me, and the blue throat not being a lifer, because I have seen them in the UK before in Norfolk, but I've never seen a male blue throat. So that's fantastic to see as well. So yeah, definitely for the Hoopoe a lifer pie. I'm looking forward to that. But Yeah, I'm ahead of schedule because I allowed a lot of time to find those birds and neither of them took me very long. I'm going to spend a little bit of time in Dorset now, just birding, just seeing what I can turn up. Still a lot of migrants for me to get this year, so let's see what I can find. So I'm here at Litchit Bay Nature Reserve now. Bird I'm looking for here, arguably one of those is it tickable, isn't it tickable ones, but I'd just really like to see it. Supposedly there's like an RSPB viewpoint for it, and it's osprey. It would be a bird I haven't seen this year, so, and a really cool bird at that. Well, this is a nice little spot, somewhere I don't think I've been to before, and the sun's out. I've left my rain jacket in the car with my backpack and my lunch, something I said I wasn't going to do again. And there is a little bit of threat of rain later on, so I'm hoping I'm going to be alright. I mean, looking at the sky, it's nice and blue and sunny, so hopefully I'm going to be alright. But yeah, it's nice to be here and I'm enjoying the sun, although I haven't seen any birds yet. But as always, let's go and see what we can find. The stunning willow warbler singing over here. There you go. Fantastic. Love the willow warbler song. I think willow warbler song is my favourite song of the year so far. So someone's given me a different way to access this RSPB viewpoint for the osprey. So I'm in a slightly different place, Chaffinch, and just walking down this path here. And I'm really hoping that my form this week with the scoter, the Hoopoe and the blue throat can continue a little longer. Now obviously this is a reintroduced population, so its tickable status is controversial, but as I said before, I'm just really excited to see the bird, and it's not a bird you see that often. So this must be the viewing platform. So yeah, let's take a look. So no rain jacket and the black crowd looks like it's coming. We'll never learn, will I? I really won't. Well, I don't have an osprey, but way in the distance, I can't get the camera to focus on it, I can see a white-tailed eagle, which is really cool. It's not a tick obviously, but it's a really cool bird to see. And that's another introduced species around this area, or reintroduced species around this area as well. It's just a magnificent bird, biggest bird of prey in Europe, absolute stunner. Well, so far I've managed to escape the rain in my t-shirt, but no osprey. I've been here quite a while now, I've been here about an hour, and yeah, I might need to make a move soon. But yeah, it's a shame I didn't get this one on the list. Out of all of the birds I was going for today, I thought this would be the easiest, but that's the way birding goes. Well, I've made it back to the car, a bit cold, but dry, and no osprey. So I'm going to, I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to stop and have some lunch and have a little think about what I do next. So I'm here now at Arn. I've already heard a firecrest as soon as I open my car door, which is really cool. And yeah, there's a few birds I could potentially get here, nothing guaranteed, but it's another spot for osprey. So I've just spoken to the RSPB wardens and they've said no ospreys have been seen today, but have a walk around and see what I can find. So this is Middle Beer Lookout. Not sure I've been to this area of Arn before. Well, no osprey as such, but what was quite interesting is I looked at the osprey tower. There was kestrel on it, which is cool. That's the closest I may get to an osprey today. Kestrel on an osprey tower. It's cool that there was some shelduck and some black-tailed godwit and a really nice view. A bit windy though. yeah, not as comfortable as I'd hoped, so I'm going to move on and try and look for other things. So I'm now back on my usual path at Arn to Shipstill Point. This is a place that last time I was here I actually did see osprey. Also saw Forster's tern and quite a lot of other good birds that day as well, so it's definitely worth a look. And like coming to Arn, it's just got such a big variety of birds, both woodland, heathland, shorebirds. If you were doing a big day, it's a really good place to be. So yeah, it's just nice to be here, and I'm hearing so many blackcaps, willow warblers, loads of chiffchaffs. Yeah, it's just nice. It's just a pleasant place to be, and I'm enjoying the birding. Well, probably more distant in the sky than I had earlier. Got white-tailed eagle again, but this time I got 3 of them, which is really cool. They're just up in the sky, really high up, and there's a buzzard with them as well, which looks tiny in comparison. But yeah, that's really cool. 3 white-tailed eagles, not bad. Well, I've tried my hardest to get any one of those 3 eagles on the camera, but they are just too far away, unfortunately. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but they were cool to see nonetheless. Morning. Well, today I'm off to look for a few different birds. One of them, a bird that I missed before, which is very controversial, so let's see if I can find that one. And then possibly, depending on how I'm feeling, going to the Salisbury Plains to look for some warblers. But I am feeling like absolute shit, so I'm only out for the morning today, as you can probably tell from my voice. Yeah, definitely not 100%, but the birding doesn't stop here because I'm doing a year list. Well, I did manage to see a grackle, but it looked like a private residence farm, so I didn't feel comfortable taking any footage of the bird. But it's a cool bird to see. Yes, got an interesting story as well. It would have probably jumped on a ferry from North America, either got trapped inside or just went for the ride and departed at Southampton docks, and has been moving around the Southampton area for quite some time. Interestingly as well, there's another one up in the Merseyside area as well, which is cool. But now, anyway, despite feeling poorly, I am on the Salisbury Plains, the first time I've been here this year, and I'm just going to go for a little drive and some very short walks to see if I can pick up some real ticks, maybe an interesting warbler or 2. The problem that I've got, like last time I attempted to bird here, is that it's all misty, so I can't see too much, but I can hear, and I can already hear white-throat, chiffchaff and willow warbler calling. There's a dunnock also calling to the left of me too. So yeah, let's see what I can find. Don't know if you can hear this because it's not super close, but there are 2 grasshopper warblers reeling either side of me, which is really cool. So that's a year tick. Fantastic. Yeah, 2 of them. Can't really stop here. There's nowhere to pull over the car. I've just parked my car in the middle of the road. There's no other cars, but I'm right next to it, so I can't really go searching for them. But it's really cool. What a bird to have on the list. Fantastic. So I'm out on a short walk around the plains here. Nice white-throat up here. See what I can see, but as I say, I'm not feeling very well, so this will be a lot shorter trip than I'd planned. But wasn't actually planning on coming here today. I was going to save this for a bit later in the year, but given how many grasshopper warblers I've just heard calling, singing, reeling, whatever you call it, I'm really pleased that I did come out today. But yeah, the weather's pretty windy and it's raining on and off, so make the most of it. But yeah, it's just nice to be here. First time this year walking on the plains, and it's very close to where I live. Been spending way too much time gallivanting around the country looking for rarities and not having much time to appreciate my local patches like this one. And in here, if you listen carefully, hopefully if it sings again, you can hear tree pipit. not that black cat behind me. You can hear it, but the black cap is drowning it out. Well, it feels like the sun's coming out a little bit more. Some blue sky over there. So now hopefully I can get the camera out and try and video some birds. But I have to say, it's been a little bit quieter. Now it's late in the morning. I have heard another grasshopper warbler, so that's 5 grasshopper warblers, which is cool. But yeah, let's see if I can get something on video. Got a 6th grasshopper warbler now, reeling over to the right of me. It's quite good numbers actually. I'm impressed with that. Yeah, it's good. Grasshopper warbler, or gropper, as it's often referred to for short. Yeah, it's good. It's good, but I am feeling quite rough, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to manage of this. I have finally got the camera on my shoulder because the weather's better, but it's heavy, and I think I need to just go home and have a lem sip in a minute. Literally every time I switch the camera on, the grasshopper warbler stops reeling. There you go. Well, I have just seen grasshopper warbler fly across the path and land in this bush. I don't know if you can see any movement in there, but yeah, grasshopper warbler. There's another one reeling behind me. Might be the same bird actually, just in this bush here. Well, that's 214 species this year. We're on the 15th of April, so that's pretty good. Now let's have a little look at the eBird rankings, because some people are interested in that. So I am currently 2nd in the eBird rankings. I am discounting the person at number 1 because they've got a list of 356, which doesn't seem, and only 1 checklist, which doesn't seem accurate to me. So yeah, it's a good total. 214 species for this time of year on the 15th of April is pretty decent. So that's really cool. And let's also have a look where I am in England as well, because I wasn't top the other day. Top 100 birders in England. I am top, yeah, but not by much. Yeah, definitely being chased on that one, so that's interesting. A lot of people in my last video asked, do I have a target number of species that I'm going for this year? And up until recently I haven't, because I haven't really known or thought about what was feasible with my own lifestyle, etc. But things are kind of amping up a little bit. So I would quite like to get to 246 species or more. And the reason being is that's what my 245 species was my New Zealand list. So that's my biggest single country year list so far, and I'd like to beat that. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. Anyway, I'm off for a lem sip now. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Cheers.